Is this a graveyard?
Revelio.
Alright, we're here to meet Sebastian.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis and the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
There they are, up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Revelio.
This Ranrock guy has a huge following.
Kill anyone who tries.
Revelio.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
No better than that by now. We've all told you before, and look what happened.
Man,
Like what my mother used to make. Like heads of lettuce, those mushrooms were. What there?
Revelio.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Revelio.
wasn't I just here with that other goblin?
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
I'm guessing there's
Once
more.
again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You
Revelio.
know which one I'd choose?
Seems quiet. Too quiet, John. almost too
Aw.
easy just here.
Confringo!
Give you some shoes to... Why don't you come up here? Won't get away with that. Missed me.
Oh, come
All
on.
that spell casting.
Whew.
You find it? Let me down.
I'll get you for this! I shall avenge your death. Won't get away with that.
The fun is over.
Revelio. Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
I wonder if there's like any more clues or anything in here. Letters. I guess not. Okay, I wonder what we're gonna find in here.
For better or for worse, we're in.
Silent. Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Gringotts. I was only young. Well, not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I fit in one now.
Tell us.
All.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Confringo. Revelio. I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Can I go in that way? No. I just noticed on the map that there was another tunnel entrance.
What's that? Aha! There you are!
Why can't I hit you?
What an unfortunate end for you!
Let's get this over with. Rather unwise coming back this way.
How many of Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Revelio. Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
I'm guessing I need to
Wingardium Leviosa.
use this to go get more loots.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
I have done it. Oh, you mean that ledge over there? Is there anything this way first?
Revelio.
Must be something around here that can help.
It says that there's a chest. Is it talking about the one that's down there? Maybe.
Wingardium Leviosa. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
It's actually normally the legs. Same with snakes. People are afraid of snakes because they slither along the ground.
Revelio.
I'm not sure how you get over there.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Revelio.
This is a really big place.
That bridge has seen better days.
Yes, yes it has.
Revelio.
I do have Reparo.
Revelio.
Confringo!
Confringo.
Oh god.
Confringo! We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep
Revelio.
better tonight.
So I'm guessing he didn't make it? And neither did he. Ah.
Confringo.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that.
Revelio.
Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Oh.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Confringo. Lumos.
Lumos.
Ooh. Oh. I can't get anything from it because my gears are full. No.
Lumos.
Revelio.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
Why?
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised? Quietly now.
Over here!
Aw.
Why have you not run away?
Hit it! I will make you I won't rest until you're dead. You are but a bone in the inevitable. Let's get it. This is funny.
We're not finished yet.
There's like so many spiders.
We certainly cleared the room.
Don't know why Gryffindors get credit for bravery. We Slytherins are teeming with it.
And we're much more difficult to fight with.
Revelio. Confringo.
We can have a look around in peace.
Confringo.
A rune symbol above the cabin door.
Ranrock's loyalists never need to look for that. Here. Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay, so there's the third one. Alright. So 1, 2, and I'll get this one up here.
I wouldn't be surprised to find a
Confringo.
Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio.
What do they mean? The world floated back to me as if in a watery haze. How long had I been unconscious? I only remember his eyes, empty of sorrow, yes, but also I recall feeling a sense of euphoria as I watched the pain vanish. But then everything started to turn. When I fell, I must have hit my head. I neither feel nor see a mark, but the pain is throbbing. I can only hope it is not the Black Death. At least he is no longer in pain.
Revelio. A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure.
Okay,
I'm
but can't I
fascinated
go
by
through
it.
this
Now,
thing?
for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
It is the Undercroft.
Revelio.
So she really liked
Now
to
for the
use the
moment of
Undercroft.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins.
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Well, apparently that was the wrong thing to say.
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spin Witches as soon as you can.
Speak to the portrait of Professor Fitzgerald in the map chamber. I only got 6 more of these to find. I need to sell though.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
I wish I'd paid more attention. Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. What are we looking for today?
Oh, I don't have enough money.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, you're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details?
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
I haven't been in this part of the map yet.
Broadens the mind. Away!
Not your best moment, I fear.
There's a demiguise statue here.
Alohomora. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. It's like a place right out of a storybook. Revelio. Alohomora.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Revelio.
There you are.
Mine now, demiguise. Revelio. Seems a pleasant enough little place. Alohomora. Revelio.
Crazy cat lady lives here. Sorry. I love how no one cares that you're in their house. Is that all the treasure here? Oh, there's one more collection chest. I kind of had a feeling that I was gonna get taken to where I just was with the story, So I kind of left and came here.
Hello, are you here for Summoner's Court?
That I am. Don't expect to be as lucky here as you were in Crossed Wands. Speaking of which, care to play a match?
Sure.
Of course, Charlotte.
Then may the best summoner win.
Okay, there's those things.
Precisely as planned. Nice technique. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Oh no.
Such grace. Finesse.
He grabbed the wrong one.
Precisely as planned. Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Well, you are good.
It would have been better if I grabbed the right ball.
I'm not too proud to admit when I've lost. Where did you learn to play like that?
I play by intuition, natural skill and all that.
That's been my strategy. I suppose it only gets you so far, though. Well, you've only one opponent left now. I won't say more than that, but let's just say he's the best for a reason.
So I think I'm gonna go see Natty. Where did they come from?
I heard that.
Revelio.
Hogsmeade. The only all-wizarding village in Britain, Hogsmeade has been a favourite haunt of Hogwarts students, third years and up for centuries. Oh.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Very well.
Okay.
I'll speak with them. See what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Okay, so I've got to go talk to people. After what happened to the other guy, I don't think anyone's going to talk to me.
Revelio.
Zonko's Joke Shop, frequented regularly by Hogwarts students and villagers alike. Zonko's is the place to buy pranks and jokes in Hogsmeade.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I would like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note that might help me to identify it should I come across it?
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
Now to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
He's kidnapped people
Why
now?
wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Mrs. Rabe, we do hope you will reconsider helping us with our banking needs. We've given you ample time to reach a decision on your own, but we are beginning to lose our patience. We know your husband would appreciate it if you were to see the value in our working together. Shall we expect a response by week's end? Best to keep this between us, if you understand our meaning. It doesn't actually say signed
Some
from
evidence
Arlo.
worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Revelio. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Do you reckon she's not going to be there?
What a relief. It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
You reckon she's been taken? I reckon she's been taken. And I'm gonna have to go tell her mom what happened.
Natty must be around here somewhere.
Revelio.
Hogshead Docks. These docks outside the Hogshead Inn offer a pleasant place to sit and relax, if one can do so whilst only a stone's throw away from whatever nefarious goings-on may be occurring in the notoriously shady inn. Why would she go here?
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Revelio.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
They have a hideout inside a cellar?
Footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward.
Revelio.
The hidden door.
Revelio.
Yeah, it wasn't that
Natty must have
hidden.
been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
I hope Rookwood knows what he's doing.
Revelio.
Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her. You would just kill her.
Harlow says her friend will be reckless enough. He wants them alive.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
Lower Hogsfield needs some stocks after our
You can learn a lot from weather, though, can't you?
I ain't allowed back in glad rags on account of my light fingers. Hey!
I'll tell you that. You'll jump on us first chance you get.
Everyone in Upper Hogsfield shudders when they see me coming, and rightfully so.
I remember my father's he's now there a commentator.
I wouldn't go back to Pierpont Ford if they was giving out galleons.
I've had enough of Feldcroft. Hope I never have to see it again.
I shan't be having...
Oh no!
We can quickly pay for your deeds. Disarm my wand, feel my wrath.
Oh, I didn't see that coming.
Quit now, while you're still alive. I'm gonna look up. Now, this has become personal.
Revelio.
I'm not that great at the sneaky.
Lumos. Sendo.
Oops.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Oh, there's more of them up there. So apparently the book and the love letters here too.
Revelio.
You are dear to me as an augury whose voice foretells the coming rain. You are as loved by me as a crop would be, whose loyalty is true and plain. You have cast a spell over my heart, I want it not undone. You have charmed me from the very start. You have always been the one.
Book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back. Revelio.
Don't know if I can get over there. Are they stairs? Oh. It's very hard to see in here. Oh, and this is the love letter. My darling Otto, I have read your last letter over and over and am certain to read it again each hour until we are able to meet. I dread the notion that I will not see you soon, but I am not without hope. I long for the day that our engagement can be shared with those whom we love, especially my dear father. I do not wonder at your wanting to wait until you are more settled, my love, and I know that you are doing all you can to ensure that such a situation is within your grasp. Please allow me to say that these past months of being unable to share publicly the feelings which exalt me to the utmost pinnacle of happiness have been an existential challenge indeed. And now I am off to read your letter once more. To Rosie.
Otter Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Revelio.
Yeah, he's looking right there.
Oi.
The girl's friend won't come looking for her.
Expulso! What are you, shy? I need more courage in a Porlock.
Revelio.
Thought you could hide from me, did ya? Expulso!
Natty must be here somewhere.
Lumos. Revelio.
You found us! I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rabe. He will tell you what you need to do.
Over here. I need your help.
Mr. Rabe? Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon them.
Revelio. Lumos.
God, it's so dark.
Revelio.
Wait, so is it in the same room? Maybe it is.
Lumos.
Mr. Abe's wand could be in there.
In where?
Revelio. Alohomora.
Mr. Abe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back.
Lumos.
Oh, do you know what?
Confringo. Confringo.
Mr. Abe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
He looks like a gangster.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
I am where I took the thingy.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Okay. Her mama's gonna be so mad.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Abe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Oh, we would. If you did your job.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Do you reckon the police officer's in on it?